night. It is June. I like the month of June. It's a good month. Really chill. Can't wait for some nice weather to do things. But by all means, you know what this stream's all about. This stream is all about being the best version of you. Not playing it small, not playing it safe. I feel like so many people these days play it small. Stop playing it small. Playing it small is gonna get you nowhere. Playing it small is gonna get you nowhere. I hope the audio is good, by the way. You shouldn't play it. Alright guys, there it is. Got our big message for the day. Why you shouldn't be playing it small. So the thing about playing it small is it's not actually always a bad thing. There's a reason to play it small. Sometimes we go through a season in life where you're learning, observing, preparing. In this situation, settling, or I guess I wouldn't call it settling, but just, you know, playing it small is really not a big deal. It's fine, right? If you're aligning with your values, you know, you choose simplicity, contentment, or maybe you want a quieter life, you want a more calm life, playing it small is fair. You know, it's fine, right? Remember, we're building gradually. Rome wasn't built in a day. Building an empire, building a successful YouTube channel, being the 2.0 version of yourself, you're going to grow 1% every day. You're not going to just go from here all the way, you're not going to go 0 to 100, right? The goal is getting better gradually. So playing small during that situation is fine. But I think a lot of people play it small because fear. Why? Because they have a fear of failure, fear of judgment, or maybe a fear of just something, and it keeps you small. I hope the audio is good, by the way, because I was hearing it earlier. Earlier, it sounded pretty tough. I'm not gonna lie. Pretty tough. But nonetheless, of course, a lot of people play it small. If you're avoiding risk, if you're someone who doesn't want to take a lot of risk, you're going to be missing a lot of opportunities, right? Because if you avoid risk, you're missing opportunities, and you want to stay in your comfort zone. Playing it small, that's a problem. You don't want to do that. Most of you have a lot of potential. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day, good night, or morning. I have no idea. I don't know where you're tuning in from. Apparently my channel gives me people from Italy and all these other places. So really cool, really cool. Let me know where everybody's tuning in from. I think everybody got good potential. I think everybody could do more in their life. So playing it small is suppressing your potential. So you don't want to do that. And I'm not gonna lie. I mean, we're all blessed. We all have, something to share with the world. Playing it small is just diminishing that, and it's not good for you. Don't play it small. Believe me. If you know you could do more, do more. Another reason why playing it small is a problem is because it leads to regret. Regret that you should have did this. Regret of something you could have done in the past, but you didn't do it. So, big problem. But there's a lot of reasons why playing it small not being at your best, not doing your best, not pushing to be your greatest version of yourself, right? I mean, you're wasting your potential, you're missing out on opportunities, you're reinforcing fear most of the time, right? You settle for less, you become invisible, right? You live with regret, you limit your faith, you're sabotaging your growth. No one should be playing it small. But I believe because people are programmed and people are told what to do with their lives and they listen to what other people tell them, they play it small. They listen to other people when it comes to what they should do with their lives and what they should be doing for, a good chunk of their lives. They listen to the wrong people. They listen to others. They don't listen to themselves. Whatever it might be, this is why a lot of people are playing it small. All of you are capable of doing what a celebrity could do. A celebrity, in my opinion, a successful person, whatever you want to name it. Alex, welcome to the stream. Whatever it is. There are people who took a chance. There are people who took an opportunity, even if it was scary at first. That could have been the situation. I could be wrong, right? I'm sure every person has done something to get to the win, get to the top, I should say. And some people, some people had to overcome fear. Some people had to take a chance, even if they had nothing. They had to. You're all capable of doing big things. You're all capable of making great change to the world. Changing yourself is making a change to the world because you are the world, right? If you change yourself, if you improve yourself, that's one good person in this world. And one good person in this world is plenty. And it can do so much. So when more good people get together, when more people work on themselves, when more people push themselves to their full potential, I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy what you could do. So, don't settle for less. So by all means, playing it small is, in my opinion, a big problem. I don't think it's, again, like we said earlier in the stream, I don't think it's a terrible thing to play small because we all go through seasons in life. I feel like God, universe, puts us through situations and seasons where we are going to play small, where we get isolated, where we're slowing down and just understanding who we are. A moment, a season, a month, 2 weeks, or whatever it is, we go through this. We all go through a period where it's time to just settle, rest, figure out who we are, see where we're going in life. Sometimes it's a moment of pausing just to see what's going on. And this right here is fine. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream, everyone. I hope everybody's having a good one. Good day, good night, good morning. Where you guys tuning in from? I think I got some people from other countries. The other day we had people from Italy, which is really cool. So by all means, I think everybody's capable of doing big things. I think each and every one of you watching this is capable of making great change in this world, making big changes to yourself. You do anything you put your mind to. So a lot of people when they're young, I notice this big time, right? Like there are a lot of people, they're young, they have like a lot of talents. They have a bunch of skills. They have like they're crazy. Like I used to be super calisthenic when I was young. Like I was able to do like 20 push-ups and I was like maybe 6 or 7, And I kept doing more calisthenics and I started to do like 80 push-ups. I was able to do a bunch of muscle ups. I was able to do some really crazy stuff in high school. We all have something, that one thing, that skill, that talent we have, whether it's calisthenics, maybe you just got into skateboarding when you're young, um, anything, right? It could be anything, any sort of sport, any sort of thing. This talent, this thing you have, I notice a lot of people eventually stop, eventually drop it, and eventually let whatever this thing is, they let it go. When they do that, and I don't know where they, I don't know what else they switch to, right? Like maybe they went from playing a sport, playing something that they're naturally good at, a natural talent. Maybe they just started, playing video games all day or scrolling on the internet. A lot of people, when they get older and time goes on, especially through like the 14, 15 age group, they tend to like not care about anything anymore. Because I remember even when I was like 14 or 15, all those things that, that I enjoyed when I was young, even younger, I didn't care about it when I became 14 or 15. Even my teacher said this. Why is it like when you guys are young, he said something like when you guys were young, you guys were more happy and more like, so basically people were like more happier when, and more like, I don't know what it is, like they basically just had more energy, and they were more happier. And then when people get into high school, it's like they lose that motivation, they lose that sort of drive and passion. Like they don't care for much. They don't really like, they don't have that much excitement and thrill. I don't know what it is. You know what I mean? So my teacher noticed that and actually said that, and I'm like, interesting, And he was confused. He didn't know why people, like the little kids, were all happy, and then all the high school kids were like more grumpy in a way, And I don't know if that's just people try to be cool. Everybody just tries to, they think that not giving your attention, not listening to other people, not caring, they probably think that that's cool. It's really not, though. It's not. Because when you get into, once you're 18, once you're in college or you have a job, you better care, I'm not. No, I'm actually not. Good to have you here in the stream, though. I'm not. I think a lot of people low key. But how's your day going, though? You having a good day? Let me know if you're having a good day. I think a lot of people that played small, you joined your stream by another account. No, that was just the audio. I was just unmuting to test my audio, just so you guys can hear me. But yeah, I obviously do have myself watching myself on my stream, just so I could read the I could also read the chat and whatnot. But yeah. What's your point? Anyway, appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it. Thank you, man. What the world? All right, this guy's gotta go. This guy makes logically no sense. Like, what the world? I gotta watch my stream, bro. I gotta read the damn comments. I gotta make sure my audio is working. Obviously, I'm gonna have my stream in the background, bro. Like, anyway, my day's been really good, very good. I fasted today. But yeah, I think a lot of people, they play it small because of fear, you know? I think a lot of people, they have like a fear, or they how I want to say, there's just something that just says you can't do it, limiting beliefs, right? What, I don't know what the word is. I forgot the word. I forgot the word. It's such a basic word, I literally forgot it. But at the end of the day, a lot of people play it small in life. What we're talking about was literally in the pinned message, by the way, or in the title, or in the thumbnail. Welcome to the stream, everyone. Yeah, literally, I could have sworn it's in the pinned comment, isn't it? I think it's in the pinned comment. Oh, great, bro. Dang, bro. It's like 50-50 today, huh? Yeah, I'm assuming you're trying to set me up, though, right? I think that guy's trying to set me up for that. Of course, yeah, bro. I believe in Jesus. I believe in God as well. So, how's everybody doing? So, does anyone here for sure. All right, yeah. So everyone here is like believe in religion, believe in God, spiritual, or anything. I'm pretty much a mixture of them all. It's pretty much like the route I'm in. A mixture of everything. I feel like the last 5 years has been like such a big push with like spirituality, and I feel like for me it helped me get even closer to God. It helped change my perspective, and it's helped build an even stronger connection. Because I think before, I feel like we all were like go to church and pray, but it wasn't necessarily like building a strong connection with God outside of church, in church, everywhere. You know what I mean? I just feel like 10 years, like 8 years ago or so, it was just go to church. You know what I mean? And that's it. Like you're just supposed to go. And for me, it's like, you got to believe in God, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, not just all the time, obviously, but, you have to build a strong connection. Yo, appreciate that. Thank you. I feel like that's what it's all about, And what's interesting is that God gives us the power, We all have, like, God's power and strength within us. I feel like people how do I say, like, I don't know the right word for relating or understanding. I don't know. Like I'm like, it's okay. You know what I mean? Like, I agree in a way. You know what I mean? Spanish? I mean, I know a little bit, but I can't really talk it. Right, yeah. Yeah, because we all have, I feel like we all have big capabilities, and we all can do anything in this world, you know what I mean? So playing it small is not the way to go, you know? I mean, we all have big capabilities, and when you have God within you, which I feel like that's something I've been working with the last few years, right? It's not just, you pray to God, you do that, but you also have to believe in your prayer. You have to believe in the prayer. Like you have to believe, you don't just believe in God, but you believe in your prayer. You believe in like on a whole nother level, you know what I mean? And for me, I'm someone who I think the church is a great place. So that's all I'm going to say. I think church is great. And I think church is calming, very calming and relaxing. It's a great, do I want to say a great place where people can come together and pray? I believe so. I think that's the best way to put it, you know? And if you're someone who likes to, maybe you don't want to go to church or something, but you still believe and you want to, connect a different way, I think that's still fair. I don't even know what that is. So by all means, I think, God is within us, and for those reasons, I think we get more power. Whenever we're tired, whenever I'm exhausted and tired, or if I'm fasting, I literally just call for God. I literally just pray to God and say, "Be with me and help me get through it." And it makes fasting easier. It makes, if I'm trying to, reduce meat, I do that once in a while because I strictly eat a lot of meat. Sometimes I switch it up. Whatever I ask for, I get it. So for me, building my connection with God, it's been so important. And I think when you have a strong connection with God, you have more energy, more power, you're protected, and at the end of the day, you can get through anything. I appreciate you, Dark Wolf. You're quite interesting, eh? I used to consider myself a lone wolf in high school, but yeah, I appreciate you connecting with the stream, chatting. Appreciate it. Thank you. Jaden, welcome to the stream. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? It's June 1st. I feel like the weather it's so weird these days. I don't know, this year compared to the last few years, I feel like this year is colder compared to the last few years. For sure, yeah. Yeah, lone wolves, you learn to be happy by yourself. You learn to rely on yourself, and when you're a lone wolf, it's like you're finding out who you truly are. It's hard because you fight whatever limiting beliefs, you fight your mind, you're fighting everything, but at the end of the day, when you're a lone wolf and you're going through these periods in life, once you overcome them, you eventually get to you're very happy. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just a straight up evolution growth period in your life when you're by yourself. It's how you know yourself the most. And when when you start to know yourself the most, you start getting interested in yourself more. And I know everybody does, eventually they get really used to themselves and they don't want to be around other people. So one big thing that happens when you're a lone wolf. But a lone wolf always understands himself and understands other lone wolves. You know, you could tell a lot of people that aren't lone wolves they can't be by themselves. They can't. They need attention. They need other people to engage with them. When we learn to be a lone wolf, when we become alone, you know, well, you can overcome anything. You become the strongest mentally. Um, you just really level up. So hopefully you've leveled up a lot. Hopefully everyone who goes through a lone wolf. I think usually a man, tends to go through a lone wolf period in his life. If you always surround yourself with other people, you're going to eventually you're never going to discover who you truly are. You're never going to discover what you really want in this world. And you might be caught in the trap of chasing endlessly. Molly, welcome to the stream. John, how you doing? Jaden, you're not doing good? Being alive is good though. I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing very good. Right now, I'm doing amazing. Usually I just stream for 10 minutes. That's usually just how long I just throw all my information in 10 minutes. I'm really straight to the point. So I don't have anything else to say actually. But I don't know, anyone do YouTube? Anyone do any self-improvement? How's this life experience treating you? What specific experience are you referring to? I don't know exactly though. The streaming experience? Or are you talking about there's a lot that you could be referring to. I'm 25. The beard makes me look older. I'm really hairy. Like in general, I'd say it's pretty good. I'm alive and I got the necessities no, it's not necessities. I got the important stuff like water, food, shelter. So, good health, smart, wisdom. So I don't know. It is what it is. I'm happy with that. I'm grateful, You're 23? You said you weren't doing good, right? Is that what you said? Something like that? Jaden, as long as you got pretty much everything, bro. I'm telling you. As long as you're alive and you can improve, then that's what your focus should be on. My favorite food, I don't even know. I really just go for anything. I just try to eat anything, honestly, that's homemade and I cook it myself or my parents cook it. You know what I mean? I don't have anything specific. I feel like before it used to be hamburgers. It's not possible to donate, bro. I'm not big, bro. I don't have the numbers. I don't even have the subscribers. I don't have a donation page or anything. So yeah, wrestling. Yeah, like WWE, or you mean like other stuff? Oh, guys, I appreciate the likes. We're almost at 10 likes. Really thankful for that. You know, I'm really grateful. WWE, yeah, I watch WWE. Yo, did you guys hear about R-Truth? He got fired, I think. I don't know if it's baloney though. He literally just got, it literally just broke the internet. I don't know. I just went on Google and it broke the internet. It was like the number one trending thing. They fired R-Truth. So if anyone if you watch WWE, yeah, it literally just happened within a few hours. 25, brother. 25, man. And Carlito, that's unusual. I didn't. Same time? It's crazy. It's crazy, man. No girlfriend, man. I talk, but I don't. It's only if they're worth it. That's just my mentality, though. That's just literally my mentality. It's like you gotta be like, you know what I'm saying? Like you gotta be like, you gotta be in. You have to have a lot of gotta be. Like, gotta have the right mentality, and you know, it was like everything. You know what I'm saying? For sure, John. For sure. I don't even know what that is. What is what now? How's everybody doing though? My favorite wrestler, bro. We gotta get the light on, bro. Great. The Samsung makes me hard to see now. Yeah, I think John Cena was really good, and then yeah, I think John Cena was like when I was younger, and then it kind of turned into like Roman. But I like for me Cesaro. I just respect the hard work. Katie, what's going on? Oh, that's what that is. I never even heard of anything like that though. Rap music, I guess. I don't know. Do you consider? Um, I don't know. I usually just listen to. I listen to everything. That's the weird thing. Like I could literally listen to like Travis Scott and The Weeknd are like for me right now. Like that's what I mainly listen to. But I could just listen to anybody. I could listen to like I forgot their name, Kane Brown or something like that. You know, it's country music. Um, but I could just listen to anything. Yo, shout out to Texas, man. But yeah, I'm trying to think who's my favorite WWE wrestler like right now or like overall. I mean, forgot, bro. Yo, GG's Kruby. That's awesome. 700 subs, bro. Appreciate that, man. Yeah, yeah. Oh, you call him Claudio? I say Cesaro. That's his real name, right? Yeah, that guy's like one of my favorite. There's one more person though I really like. I don't even know. I mean, Dominic Mysterio, like he's a hard worker, you know. But I gotta look at the WWE roster, bro. There's like someone who's really like my favorite though. Gable's a W, honestly. Dominic, I like Dominic as well. Dolph Ziggler, that's the one. That's the guy, bro. Yeah, Dolph Ziggler is like really where it's at. He's really good on the mic. He's a killer on the mic, man. What kind of rap music do you listen to, Katie? Oh, you know who's like the most underrated? Kevin Owens. I wouldn't say underrated, but like he deserves a push because of how much he had double knee surgery, his neck, and the last few years he's lost like 90% of his 99.9 or pretty much every match, every PPV, pay-per-view or PLE, pay light event. Kevin Owens, dude, this guy for 4 years got made fun of, beaten up the worst, and he's out now. I feel sorry. Like they should have gave him a championship for sure. Like he should have beat Cody, and he should have just held it for like a month, and just Cody would have been a 2-time. You know what I mean? They should have did that, man. A lot of these old wrestlers like AJ Styles and stuff like took forever to get there. They deserve it. They 100% deserve to like, you know what I mean? Like they definitely deserve something. Sheamus 100% deserves to be a Grand Slam champion. I would say out of all three of them, I want Sheamus to be champion. Like all three of like the last year match, they had KO and not KO, Drew McIntyre, Gunther, and Sheamus. That was probably one of the best matches in the last 5 years, last 5 WrestleManias. That was a crazy match. Easily one of the greatest matches of all time. You know? That one Sheamus, Drew McIntyre, and Gunther, that was crazy. He 100% deserves it. I don't really watch that many sports. I used to watch college. I used to like college, um, but yeah, that's about it. You know, I don't really watch anything else. I usually just straight up work and like do all this YouTube stuff and social media and work out and everything else. But I would just say WWE is my main thing. In the past, I used to be a big anime person. I do like anime, Dragon Ball, Naruto. Believe it or not, Pokemon's got some good wisdom in there. You know, I don't know. I just like everything. You know, I don't even know what that is. I mean, we were literally talking about playing it small, and all of a sudden it turned into a WWE live stream. All right, all right. I mean, I was gonna go for like 10 minutes, so we overdid it, guys. I'm grateful. I'm so thankful. Um, you know, we pretty much talk about faith. We talk about motivation, or we just put wisdom out there. I feel like we did above and beyond today. I want to thank everyone for tuning into the stream and watching and supporting. Really appreciate it. I'm really grateful and thankful. And you know, by all means, you know, um, I will see everybody. I don't know. You can't see. It's a vertical stream. It's a vertical stream. You can't see anything. Or maybe my guns are just too big. Doesn't fit on a vertical phone. Anyway, I'm gonna go. I appreciate everybody for tuning in, and yeah, I'm gonna see everybody next time. All right.